Right then, Newcastle United 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2. This is going to be an interesting match reaction. There is a lot to speak about. Newcastle United, our first loss since that Liverpool game in September. A long, long time since we've lost. And it's a hard one to take. I always had a bit of speculation going into this game. Like, Sheffield Wednesday are the most informed team in English football right now. I think it's unbeaten in 17 or something like that. It's them in Newcastle up there anyway. So I expected a tough game. I did ask for a challenge in the match preview, but I didn't ask for that much of a challenge to the point where we've lost the game. Completely through it. Just completely through it from the get go. Really. We'll get straight into match reactions, and that'll kind of thingy into how the players done. So Dubravka's getting a 4. Nice to see him back in an NUFC shirt, but I think in the summer Dubravka will be out the doors. Jamal Lewis a 4. Absolutely shit in the first half. Jesus. In the first 17 minutes, he must have made 0 successful passes out from the back and lost the ball about 5 or 6 different times. I could count them on... I couldn't even count them on both my hands, to be honest with you. Botman's getting a 5. Botman was pretty solid. But he let that bloke, that wind-ass bloke, get him behind way too much. Jamal Lascelles is getting a 3. He was piss poor. He just couldn't do anything. Every headed option he had, he either didn't go up for a header or he won the header, but just set them through on goal or didn't create anything from it. Mankio's getting a 5. Mankio was pretty promising up and down the right-hand side. He switched over at the left a little bit later on the game for a little bit, trying to get balls into the box, and it was working, to be fair. Joe Linton's getting the 5, worked pretty well, was very strong during the game, made a good few passes to a front 3. Longstaff's getting a 5. I wanted to give Longstaff a 4, but there was a little bit of special movement in him. He did move across the right-hand side a canny amount, which I didn't really like, so it left the midfield just solidarity, is that even a word? Down Joe Linton. Elliot Anderson is getting a 3. I fucking said it in my match preview. I didn't say this exactly, but I'm going to say it now. Elliot Anderson is shit. He will never get to what NUFC fans believe. Please, I'm not trying to be a fucking enemy to our club here. Elliot Anderson is shit and not worth the hype. He found his level on loan out last season. He found his fucking level and he should stay there. He should never touch this football club ever again. He doesn't deserve the shirt. He doesn't deserve to play for us. I get it. Oh, he's pretty young, whatever. Yeah, Mbappe was young. All these other really highly talented youngsters. Even players like Curtis fucking Jones are better. I'd even go to the stretch that Harvey Elliott's better, to be honest with you. Jacob Murphy's getting a 4. I don't really have much to say about Murphy. It's same old Murphy. Matt Ritchie is getting a 5.5. Bit of a weird rating because I was in the mix of giving him a 5 or a 6. Ritchie was pretty solid. I've always liked Matt Ritchie. If you know me personally, there'll be a few people out there who know me personally. I've always kind of rated Matt Ritchie, and you've had a go at us for some reason. I feel like this is all coming out now, and I hope I've proved you all wrong, because Matt Ritchie is actually a half-decent footballer. It's a shame, obviously, he's getting on now, and this club isn't going to be his level anymore. Probably just come the next season. So Matt Ritchie will go down to like championship clubs and that, but he'll be a really good signing for them. Alexander Isak, great to see him back. He's getting a 7. And Alexander Isak's my man of the match today. He played 45 minutes, 46 if you include the added on time. Was it 47? Alexander Isak, what a fucking player, honestly. Jesus Christ. Even in the 40-odd minutes he had, he proved so much, improved his talent. He was incredible. He should have had 2 or 3 just in the first half. What a player. Going on to the subs then, Chris Woods. I honestly don't feel like he deserves a rating, but he's getting a 1 just for the little ball that sort of led up to Bruno's goal. The little flick on with his head. Bruno was offside, by the way, but we'll try not too much to speak about that. Mikel Almiron's getting a 5. Looked really fast in his movement when he come on. He added a little bit of spice to the team. Joe Willock's getting a 4, just looked unarsed. He has been playing a lot of football recently, so I'm not too surprised. Bruno Gimenez is getting a 7. He's joined with Isak there, but I'm giving Isak the man of the match award. Brilliant goal from Bruno. Obviously, it was offside, but... And Trippier's getting a 6. Played the ball in from the corner that led up to Bruno's goal, and Trippier, obviously... He played a very good ball into Joe Linton, and then we just fucking failed to score like a 1-on-1. So yeah, that was a massive shame. But well done to Sheffield Wednesday. They're through the next round. The promising little team. A very promising little team. They've got a good manager on themselves. Great club. I did say they've got really good support and their home ground's amazing, Hillsborough. I did say that in my match preview. So I feel like everything in my match preview is now coming out as fucking true. So yeah, hope all NUFC fans that are seeing this, just think back to all the times you've highly rated Elliot Anderson. That's the one key thing I'm taking away from this game. Take everything fucking back you said about Elliot Anderson. Please do. Please fucking do. And realise now, because it was really funny, I got the Instagram notification that NUFC have just posted the full-time score. Nearly every comment, ooh, Elliot Anderson just isn't good enough. Yeah, I've been fucking saying this for about a year or two now. Elliot Anderson isn't good enough and never will be. I'd never saw it in him. I've never fucking saw it in him. Anyway, end of that round. Yeah, well done to Sheffield Wednesday. Newcastle out of the cup. This is the third year run we've been knocked out of that round. Embarrassingly as well. Cambridge, Sheffield Wednesday. Arsenal was the one before that, but you know, it was at the Emirates. There's no excuse there, really, is there? There's no excuse for this result. I'm good. That brings our unbeaten streak to an end, sort of. We're still unbeaten in however many games in the Premier League, so hopefully we can keep that up. But I'm a bit worried, and I might make a separate video on this in the next upcoming days on the form as of recent. Because a draw to Leeds, then a draw to Arsenal, 0-0 draws, by the way, and then we come to Sheffield Wednesday and we lose 2-1. And the goal that we scored was offside. So it's getting a bit fucking worrying now. Because if VAR were involved today, it would have been probably 1-0, because I think one of Wednesday's goals was offside as well. So it should technically be 3 games on the trot without even a goal. So there might be a little bit of it's just a weird feeling. There's a weird feeling going on, but Isak back is a very promising thing. We just need to hope he gets, say, another 45 minutes against Leicester, but play him in the second half instead. So if we do need to get a goal late on, he's there to fucking score it, because he was the only one who looked like scoring today. That's why I've given him the man of the match award. He was brilliant, flawless. Anyway, people, if you are enjoying these daily videos and you want to see more of them, please smash that like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, share these videos around. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs as fast as possible. I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace.